All right. Let's move this over here. If you're gonna be back here, I've got these headphones for you. If you're gonna be back here. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? We've got a beautiful day here. 80 degrees in the Woodyard, so I'll show you here what's gonna be on the menu today. I got a couple rounds we're gonna hit with the 6-way, and then I'm gonna switch over just in single wedge some of these big oddball shaped pieces, just because I want to kind of slab them off into my fat slabs, which will be good for the boiler. Hey Graham, tuning in from the UK before bedtime. That sounds good. I was gonna start a little bit earlier, but the one thing I wanted to do today was try this processing station out with a second set of hands. So Amanda's gonna be coming back here, and I had to wait for her to get home from work, and then she can assist. But I basically want to kind of just see how easy it is to feed that kind of like one piece at a time. I'll show you guys here what I'm talking about. So I basically want her to be on this side over here, and then just feed the rounds down to the splitter. But like I said, I've got these 10 rounds I'm gonna hit with the 6-way, and then these big snarly pieces of poplar. They're kind of, this one is cut fairly decent length, but you can see it's got this big knot. That one's cut pretty long. That one's cut kind of long. So these things I'm just gonna feed into the boiler probably next year. We've got little boss man supervising. So the plan will be, once we whip through those 10 rounds, we'll hit a couple of those just for a little, like I said, a little live action in the Woodyard here. I'm gonna try to split the oak all into the old carry-all frame that I can pick up with the forks. And then if that gets too full, I've got the tractor back here that will just throw the other slabs on the carry-all. Hey, good afternoon, Tim. In the Nova Scotia, I just lost a comment. So again, I don't know if you guys had a chance to read the comment or the description of the video, but once we get going, I probably won't be able to. It's kind of hard to interact anyway when I'm doing this on the phone, because the comments come up and then they disappear. But generally, my thought process on this whole little thing I'm doing on Wednesdays here, Woodyard Wednesdays, is just to kind of give you guys a chance to watch what's happening in the Woodyard, interact with each other, and then not so much interact with me. We'll save that for Friday nights, the Friday Night Live. So, but real quick, while I am here interacting, there's Firewood Mike. Oh, the other thing is, if you do have any questions that come up during the splitting here, just save those, and then at the end I'll try to maybe answer a few questions. We'll probably only go, like, I'm guessing this won't take too long, maybe 20 minutes, and we'll be done with everything. And then I just have a couple things I'm going to show you guys, a little prelude for tomorrow's video, and that should be it. So glad you're here, glad you're tuning in. Depending on what time of the day it is in your neck of the woods, it's afternoon here, approaching happy hour. So like I said, it's little afternoon Woodyard Wednesday action. I'm gonna find, I guess I can show you guys this while we're waiting here. I know you guys are, this is what I brought back from the farm this past weekend. And my original plan when I went down there to get these logs was to just turn these into some recreational firewood next year for the roadside stand. Hey, Richard. But then after thinking more about it, and after my video yesterday, I'm thinking I might actually mill some of these up if I can figure out a solution for that. But the only thing is that these logs are poplar, and I don't know how well poplar would be for like dimensional lumber, like 2x4, 2x6s, or even 4x4, 6x6s. I mean, I know it makes like decent boards for like finishing lumber. So just leave me a comment if you guys have ever used like, or if you ever, you know, if you think these poplar logs would be good for, you know, making some 2x4s or 2x6s or even 4x4 posts. Because I do have a plan sort of in place on what I'm going to be doing for my shelter for both the wood, like over there, and for a structure back here. But yeah, I just don't know if, like, you know, if the poplar would be good for dimensional lumber. Like I just saw somebody say something about it's used in cabinets a lot. So that is the one question weighing on my mind, is whether or not it'd be worth it, you know, for what I need. Like I need dimensional 2x6, 2x4, maybe some like 1x stuff for like the siding of the little structure I'm gonna build. Yeah, it's weaker than, yeah, that's what I thought is like, yeah, so it would be, right, Homestead J, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, so if I was gonna make that, I'd have to make it like true 2x4, not 1.5 by 3.5, but. All right, so I'm gonna get things warmed up here. I'm gonna get you guys set up. See if I can find a good spot to put you guys. I think maybe right here. Maybe back it up a little bit, and then I get the top of that. All right, that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna fire up the splitter, get her warmed up, and we should be ready to go here in a little bit.
Are you live? Are you live? Are you live? Jeez.
So I thought about something different. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got poplar right there, the fat slabs for some boiler wood, and then we've got what should be 60 pieces of oak. Since there was 10 rounds and 6-way.
Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, look at this. The other, I'm sure you noticed with that poplar how stringy it was. That's one of the reasons why I didn't put it through the 6-way or the 4-way. I just slabbed it off into thick slabs just because that stuff can be stringy and tough to pull apart. So there it is. There's the little afternoon Woodyard Wednesday splitting session. Got a little load of oak and a little load of some poplar, aspen, whatever you want to call it. So it didn't work out too bad to have, you know, a second set of hands here feeding the stuff down the conveyor. Yeah, that should work out pretty good. I just need to have a second set of hands more often, I think. All right, let's see. I think that'll, I don't know, you guys probably want to hang out, but I'm not going to go down there where I went last week and Bigfoot stopped the live stream.
What are you talking about?
Last week when I went down there to stack this stuff, the live stream ended and it just went to a black screen.
Oh.
And I think it was because, well, I was trying to zoom in on a deer and then everything went crazy. So, but yeah, somebody had asked me when I did the video of bringing that oak was the stuff I did in the video from the roadblock up at my neighbor's. But somebody asked me about what the moisture content was at, what that would be. So that's why I had the moisture meter back here, and 42%, 38, it was between 38, 42%. And then interesting enough, the poplar was the same thing. That oak was standing dead. Oh, hey, wait. The amazing Amanda's leaving. She's got to head in, so.
Bye.
See you later, thanks. I'll be in a bit, or a while. So 42 on the oak that was standing dead. Actually, that stuff was laying on the ground. That's right. I got that off the ground. And then that poplar that was alive 2 weeks ago, that stuff was reading 42. A couple of spots were over the limit. So a long ways from being ready to burn. That's all I know. So, all right, I think that might do it. I kind of wanted to keep these, I didn't want to have these, oh, there's a big bee in the shelter. I didn't want the Woodyard Wednesday videos to go too long unless I had a lot of stuff going on. So I think we're at almost a half hour, which is, I think, a pretty good time to maybe wrap things up. And unless somebody if you have any questions, ask them all. Ask me now, quick. Otherwise, we'll bring this one to a close. Thanks everybody for attending the Woodyard Wednesday, round 2. And we'll see you back here next week, if the weather permits, back here in the Woodyard on Wednesday. So, and if you don't have anything going on Friday nights, of course, the Back 40 live stream on Friday Night Live. And then remember, tomorrow in the video, I'll talk about those logs. I'll show you guys how I got those loaded on there. And at the time, I was thinking they might be firewood, but now I may be milling them things up. We'll see. So check that video out tomorrow morning. And thanks again for attending Woodyard Wednesday. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Cheers, everyone.